Sometimes it's best to let your thoughts stay as thoughts. Pretty good, pretty good.
Hot potato.
We are at Pedersen Farms, headquarters, windy, Iowa. Josiah just about got blown over. Look at this. My hair looks phenomenal in the wind, but this is too much wind. All right, today we are going to be moving some manure around. We're going to be stacking up, we're loading bales that we're going to take up to the other farm to stack. So if you can see out here where my cows are, I have a dead spot where I put my bottomless bunks in the summer when we bring the cows here after they calve at the other farm. They're here and we got pasture and stuff like that. And I bring the bottomless bunks here to feed them. Well, the cows stand and eat the bunks, kills all the grass around. Well, I have a small area where I like to keep them to. Well, last year we went out to try to scoop a lot of the manure and we didn't get it good enough. It's operator error. It's my fault. We didn't scoop it good enough, and now the stuff that we did get scooped, it got really dry and fine, and now that it's rained a ton, I cannot drive through it without getting stuck, and it's annoying me. So I'm gonna take my big old 4955 tractor, Bubba, I don't know what I would call him, I'm gonna call him Bubba. I'm gonna take Bubba out there, and we're gonna try to scrape away a bunch of the manure. I have no idea if it's gonna work, but we're gonna try to scrape a lot of that manure, get a big old pile going, so then when all that top layer of poo is gone, it's hopefully mainly dirt underneath, and then as it rains throughout the summer, that area will dry, and I can move the bunks back to that area and not have to keep ruining pasture and moving the bunks to drier ground as it rains. There's a ton of rain coming tomorrow, that's why I want to do it today. And then after that, we're gonna be loading up round bales on the flat racks, taking them to the other place because we gotta stack them up because the tub grinder's coming this week. Woo! It's a lot to do. Let's get farming. Unhook the tractor and start scraping poop.
Always on his phone, man. Always on his phone.
All right, I'm gonna start this up, drive out there, and giddy up. Also, always wear a pocket tee because you can stick the phone in the pocket when you're in the skid loader instead of, oh, I just got a notification from my earbuds, now I gotta lean this way and dig in to get my phone and my thunder thighs are pushing on it and I can't get in.
He's kind of walking like he pooped his pants.
Want to hear something ironic? Ironic. I'm gonna grab my coffee and I'm gonna hop in the tractor and away we go. where I'm going to leave the racks, because I'll load up a bunch of these bales. The spot where I'm parked gets really wet, and water just pools here for like 3-4 days, and it's super, super wet, and doesn't, what a shot. It gets really bad, so I'm going to get all these bales, so then when it's really wet, I can drive around this really bad wet spot, because we have another monsoon coming. All it does is rain. I gotta be honest with you, I have absolutely no idea if this is gonna work. It's a very big and powerful tractor, so I feel like it should. I just gotta stay level so I don't dig in big ruts in the ground, which inevitably will happen. It's only a matter of time. But hopefully it works. If not, I might have to call in a professional later this fall. But I'd rather do it myself. Save some bacon. I tell you what, this is working pretty good. I'm happy. Now, look, it's not completely flat and perfect, but it's gonna be a lot better than what it was. I'm very pleased with how this is working. I'm gonna like push half and then turn around and go that way, and push the other half that way. You dig a big divot in the ground. You don't go deep enough, it just goes across the top. I feel like I'm getting it pretty good right now though, where it's barely skimming and packing it up good. Yeah. Sometimes it's best to let your thoughts stay as thoughts. So we do about 500 to 600 corn stalk bales every year. We're gonna have to do a little less next year because we made them extra big this year. So we're gonna have a lot. I've never had this many corn stalk bales still left in June ever, which is awesome because now instead of grinding like 80% hay, 20% corn stalks into my summer mix, I can do about half and half, which will make my hay bales last more going into fall and winter, which will be awesome for a little bit better winter feed. But we got about 350 bales here that we store, so I'm going to load them up, take them to the other place, because that's where the tub grinder is going to come. When you see us stacking the stack at the other place next, and with the tub grinder, you're going to be like, wait a minute, it was just sunny and dry. Why is it all of a sudden wet and muddy now? We're playing little David Blaine mind tricks on you. Very, very dusty job. Sorry for how dirty you're gonna get. chapping my side. With this broken bale, I need to move it so I can drive right around this horrible spot that's mud, ruts, and terribleness. But that bale's broken. The skid loader will try to pick it up and it'll all fall apart. That bale is a thorn in my side. So much dust in my eyes. You? Apart, I'll come out some other time and push it into the hole. Why is it always so windy? Ah! Freaking hate wind. Oh, that ain't gonna work. Come on. Come on, baby. Ha-ha! Taking it out to the cows. I'm playing with it. Ah! Oh, what a mess. This happens with at least 10 bales every year. They blow up or fall apart or something happens. The problem with these bales is our guy made them so heavy and big, and we were trying to rush to get them baled before a huge storm was coming. Who knows when it would dry after that, so we baled them a little wet, so they're very heavy. This skid loader can handle a lot of weight, but not quite as much as these will handle, so I got to get them up high. That's why I'm carrying them high, because it centers the weight back a little bit over the skid loader. If I kept it out in front, I'd be driving like this. So, it probably got ripped while we were trying to pull it off the rack, and now it's this. Let the cows tear it apart, finish loading that, get turned around out here, and head to the other place. So this is what you do. I pull up onto the gravel road, then I stop at the stop sign because you always obey traffic laws, and then you turn right and you go down the highway, and then you pull in after 3/4 of a mile to the other farm, and then you park. So in case you're wondering, wait a minute, how'd they get to the other farm? It happened that way. We didn't snap our fingers and all of a sudden we were there, although that'd be kind of cool. We're here. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good.
Hot potato.
What? you that I hate wind! These things are covered in dust. All right, holy mackerel. I am going to quick go in and wash my hands, and I can like feel, do you have it in your mouth?
Yeah.
I can like feel dirt in my mouth. Like, it's like when I bite down,
Well,
I can.
you did have a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, you got a leaf on your.
Well, I'm gonna go and wash my hands, face, rinse my mouth out. Obviously, you were very free to join. And then I'm gonna go to the gas station. I really want a Gatorade.